When my cue comes, call me, and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. My ho, Peter Quince, through the bellows mender, snout the tinker, starveling, cause my life stolen hence and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream. Past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he will go about to expound this dream. Methought I was. There is no man can tell what. Methought I was. Methought I had. But man is but a patched fool if he will offer to say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard. The ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste. His tongue to conceive, or his heart to report what my dream was. I'll get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It will be called Bottom's Dream, for it hath no bottom. And I will sing at the latter end of the play before the Duke, peradventure to make it the more gracious. I'll sing it at her death. Your apparel together, good strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps. We presently at the palace, and every man look over his part, for the short and the long is, our place preferred! In any case, let Thisbe have clean living. Let not he who play the lion pare his nails, for they shall hang out for the lion's claws. And, most dear actors, eat no onion nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath, and I do not doubt but to hear them say, it is a sweet comedy. No more words. Away, go away!
More strange than true. I never may believe these antic fables nor these fairy tales. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imaginations all compact. One sees more devils than vast hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover all is frantic, sees Helen's beauty in the brow of Egypt. The poet's eye in a fine frenzy rolling, does glance from heaven to earth, earth to heaven. And in an imagination body's forth the form of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them into shapes, gives it an airy nothing, a local habitation and a name. Such tricks hath strong imagination, that if it apprehends some joy, it comprehends some bringer of that joy. Or in the night imagining some fear, how easy is a bush supposed to bear?
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together. More witnesseth than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany our hearts. Come now, what mask, what dance shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and our bedtime? Where is our usual manner of mirth? What revels are at hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Illustrate!
Here, my Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mask, what music? How shall we beguile the lazy time if not with some delight?
Here's a brief of which sports are right. Make choice of what your highness shall see first.
The Battle of the Centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. We'll have none of that. The ride of the tipsy bacchanals, carrying a Thracian singer in their range. This is an old device, and it was last played from Thebes when I came a conqueror. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his lover Thisbe. Very tragical. Merry and tragic, tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
There is a play, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief a play as I have ever known. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long. For in all the play there is not one word act, not one play fitted. And tragical it is, my lord, for Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water. But more merry tears, the passions of that laughter never shed.
What are they that do play?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, that never labored in their minds till now, and now have curled all their unbreathed memories. This play is your nuptial.
We will hear it.
No, I have heard it, my lord, and it is nothing, nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their intent, stretched and caused with cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear that play. Nothing can go amiss when simpleness and duty do tender. Go bring them in. Ladies, take your places.
I love not to see wretchedness or charge, nor duty in his service is perishing.
My sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
So what the kind are we to give them thanks for nothing? Our sport should be to take what they mistake, and what poor duty cannot do. Noble respect take it in might, not mirth. Where I have come from, great clerks have purpose to meet me with premeditated welcomes. Where I've seen them shiver and look pale, make periods in the midst of their sentences, throttle their practice accents in their fear, and in conclusion dumbly have broke off, not paying me a welcome. Trust me, sweetheart, of the silent chat I put to welcome, and in the modesty of fearful duty, I speak as much as from the rattling tongue of saucy and audacious eloquence. Love, therefore, and tongue-tied simplicity speak most of my capacity.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill, that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill. This is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but not in despite. We do not come as minded to content you. Our true intent is, all for your delight, we are not here, that you should hear repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show, you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow does not stand upon points.
Yeah, through this prologue like a rough colt. He knows not to stop. Good moral, my lord. It's not enough to speak, but to speak true.
Indeed, he hath played on his prologue like a child on recorder, a sound but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired but all disordered. Who is next?
Gentles,
Perhaps you wonder at this show, but wonder on until truth makes all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe is certain. This man with rhyme and rough head doth present walls, that vile wall which did these upper sunder, and through walls chained, poor souls, they are content to whisper at the which no man wonder. This man with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn, presented the moonshine, for you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn, to meet at Nim's tomb, there to woe. This grisly beast, which by name Lion Pike, the trusty Thisbe coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did a fright. And as she fled, the which Lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. And on comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe mantle slain. Whereat with blade, with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast, and Thisbe tearing a mulberry shade. His dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion can speak.
One lion may, when many asses do.
In this same interlude it doth befall, that I once now by name present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think, that had in it a cranny hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show, that I am that same wall, the truth is so. And this the cranny is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire lime and hair to speak better?
The wittiest partition I ever heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall, silence.
Oh, grim-gloved night! Oh, night with hue so black! Oh, night which ever are when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! Alack! 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 I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. And thou, a wall, sweet, oh, lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine. Thou wall, oh, wall, sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall, Joe, shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, true, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now. And I'm to spy her through the wall. You shall see it will fall pat as I told you. Yonder she comes. I see a voice! Now will I to the chink, to spy and I may hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe?
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt, I am thy lover's grace. Like the mander am I trusty still.
And I like Helen to the fates be true.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall over that lips all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straight away?
Time like time dead, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and being done, this wall away doth go.
Now is the mural down between the two neighbors.
No remedy, my lord, when walls are so willful to hear without warning.
This is the silliest stuff that e'er I heard.
The best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse than if imaginations amend them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Here comes your noble beast in, a moon and a lion.
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creep on floor, may perchance quake and tremble here when lion, rough in wildest rage, doth roar. Then know that I once snugged the joiner am. No lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I should as lion come and strike you to this place, 'twere it pity on my life.
A gentle beast and a good conscience, too.
This lantern doth the horned moon present.
Should have worn the horns on his head.
This lantern doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest air of all the rest. If the man should be put into the lantern, how else the man in the moon?
I'm weary of this moon. Would he would change?
It appears by a small light of discretion that he is in the wane, but yet in courtesy we must stay the time.
Proceed.
All that I have to say is to tell you that this lantern is the moon. I, the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
Why all these things should be in the lantern when all these things are in the moon? But silence, here comes Thisbe.
This is old Minnie's too. Where is my love?
Well, might this be? Well, mouse flying. And many came pyramids. Soon the lie vanished.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious, golden glittering stream, I trust to taste of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay! Oh, spite! But mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be, oh dainty duck, oh dear? Thy mantle good, what? Stained with blood? Approach, ye furies fill! Oh, fates, come! Come, cut thread and drum, quail, crush, conclude, and quell.
The passion and the death of a dear friend go near to make a man look sad.
Be sure, my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore nature didst thou lie its frame? Since lion vile hath here deflowered, my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest maid that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come, tears, confound, outsworded, mourn the pap of pyramis. I that pap or heart not pap. Oh, thus die I, thus. Now am I dead, now am I fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. And die. Oh, mercy, die. Die.
With help of a surgeon he may yet recover and yet prove an ass.
How chance it moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back to find her lover?
She will find it by starlight. Here comes Thisbe now, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks she should not use a long one for such a pyramus. I hope she will be brief.
She hath spied him already with those sweet eyes.
Asleep, my love? What? Did not know? A pyramus arise! Speak! Quite dumb? Dead? These sweet eyes, these lily lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone! Gone! Promise me, gone!
No, I assure you, the wall is down that part of your father's. Will it please you to see the epilogue?
No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Better excuse for the players are all dead, for there are none to be blamed. Mary, after the traitor that played Pyramus and hanged himself in this discarder, it would have been a fine tragedy, and so it is, truly, and very notably discharged. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall sleep the coming morn as much as this night we have overwatched. This palpable gross play has well beguiled the heavy gate of night. Sweet friends, to bed. A fortnight hold we in solemnity, nightly revels and neutrality.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf the howls the moon, whilst the heavy plowman snores, all weary tasks foredone. Now the wasted grounds do glow, whilst the screech owl, screeching loud, hits the wretch that lies in woe, in remembrance of a shroud. Now is the time of night, when all the graves, every one gaping forth that forth his flight. And we now are followed. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house, and I am sent to the room for to speak to that.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray, to the best bride bed will be, which by us shall blessed be, and the issue there create ever shall be fortune. So shall the couples three ever true and loving be. And the plots of nature's hands shall not in their issue stand. Never more, nor handed, rip, nor scar. No more prodigious such as are despised in nativity shall upon their children be. With this field you consecrate, every fairy takes peace, each several chamber blessed. Through this house with sweet peace, and the owner of it blessed. Triple air, make no stay. Meet me all by break of day!